everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about Wet n Wild's new Mega Cushions that have come out semi-recently. They are not in stores by me quite yet, but I did buy them online. So I wanted to test them out, and I've been testing them out for the last couple of weeks. So I'm going to let you know how I feel about them. I'm going to start with the one that probably disappointed me the worst, which kind of sucks because that was the one I was most excited for. And what it is this, it's this green Wet n Wild contour, or not contour, what am I saying? This Wet n Wild Mega Cushion, it is supposed to be color correcting. Let me focus in on this here so you can see. It's color correcting. It has really cute packaging. I really love the packaging. But what I found was the most disappointing out of all of it was when I opened it, it wasn't green. Like, it's straight up white. I mean, maybe I'm colorblind. I've asked a couple people what they think, but I guess on camera it does look a little green. But compared to other color correcting things that I've used, this is not like green at all. What I'll do is I'll swatch this for you so you can actually see what it looks like. What it comes with is this little puff, which I find pretty useless. I just kind of keep it on top just to keep it nice and moist. And you can just dip your hand or brush. I'm dipping my fingers because I'm really not going to use this. So let me swatch this on my wrist so that you can see. This isn't green. This is white. This is not green. I can't color correct with that. It's so disappointing because I was hoping for this nice vibrant green. You know, Urban Decay has one that's nice and green. Also not my favorite, but at least it's green. This is just not green at all. I mean, it goes on nice, but it's white. Maybe with a hint of green, maybe. I don't even think I can give it that. This is straight up white. So I was very disappointed in this. I kind of regret purchasing it, but at least now I know, and maybe I can save you all, you know, some money. So these were $4.99 each from wetnwild.com. They also gave me a free gift with purchase. When I bought some things online, they usually run some specials as well, so you can probably get a pretty good deal if these are not quite in stores yet. So next I'm going to go to the one that's kind of in the middle for me. I have like a favorite to middle that's kind of like and then that awful green color correcting one that doesn't color correct like at all. So this next one is supposed to be a highlighter. It is the Mega Cushion Highlight Illuminator. And let me zoom in on here so you can see. Also very cute packaging. And when you open it up, it also comes with these the little cushion in here. They all have these cushions. You know, I know you're supposed to use the cushion, and that's the whole point of the cushion part of it. I don't really like this sponge too much. You know, if you use it enough, it does seep through to the other side. So I'm not a huge fan. I'd rather just use either my fingers or another stippling brush. So as you can see, it is this kind of like peachy, rosy color. And when you swatch it, it is pretty icy. Let me swatch it for you here. I mean, it is a pretty highlight. Maybe not one that I would necessarily use on my cheeks because pink just doesn't really go too well, like when I have it all over, because then I just start looking red. So not something I'd use on top of my cheekbones. However, this does work well as kind of an inner corner highlight. If this is a color that you do like to use, I really do like it. I like it because it also stays on the skin once it dries down. It dries down pretty quickly. You can use a stippling brush or a beauty blender or even your fingers. I find that a stippling brush works really, really well with it. It also layers, I tried using this and then I layered another highlighter on top the other day and it looked beautiful. So it also goes well with it when you put another highlighter on top. And last but certainly not least is my favorite of the group, which is the contour. Zoom in. There you go. And this one is just a beautiful brown. I took out the cushion in this one. Obviously it's brown. I mean, it's a contour. But I took out the cushion in this because I really don't use it, and then I just lost it. So it stays out. And what I love about this is that I can use this by itself underneath the cheekbones, or I can ask for like a subtle contour. Or also what I can do is after I put this on and set my face, I can put on a bronzer, I contour with my bronzer typically, but I can also put that and it looks great. So I can use this for a subtle contour because I am pretty fair. This, is pretty dark, but it blends beautifully. What I use instead of the beauty blender is I use this stippling brush from e.l.f. Also, what I love about this this contour is that it swatches beautifully. It dries down semi-quickly, so you do have to work kind of quick, but I kind of like that because then it's not gonna, budge once. I don't have to wait a long time and it doesn't budge. But as you can see, ooh, don't mean to flick you off. It is pretty dark, but it blends out. As I'm like rubbing this all over my skin, it blends out for a lot. So little goes a long way, and it does blend out really nice. Now I'm using my fingers, so it's not the best. So I'm kind of like looking in the camera to try and see how to do this, but it really does blend in nicely. I love using the stippling brush from e.l.f. The brush, I believe, is only $3, so you can't beat that. So out of the 3 that I've shown you, if you had to choose one, I would definitely choose this contour one over the others. I definitely would not buy the green one. Maybe I got a bad batch. I don't really know. But if y'all have gotten this one, this color correcting one, please let me know. So maybe tell me if yours was actually green. Maybe it was actually green and I just, like I said, got a bad batch. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe below. I put out videos weekly or bi-weekly, and I will see you all next time.